This looks so good. Let's see my fortune. Are you guys ready? Okay. Here's my fortune cookie. Open this together. Work is the true elixir of life. The busiest person is the happiest one. This is so funny because I'm a workaholic. Like, I love working and I love doing work every day. And here I am. Like, I like to film videos on my free time. This is so funny. This is so me. I love it. Hey, what's up, besties? I'm so excited to show you guys the mukbang food that I have today. You guys know I love watching mukbang and I love doing it. I think it's so interesting. I started watching mukbang when I was recovering from some of the eating issues that I had, and I realized when I watch these videos it helps me eat with people. I also have a huge announcement today, so I'm so excited to announce it, and this is my celebration food for my announcement. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to eat something yet because I want to do the announcement portion first, but I want to tell you guys what I got. So I got 2 pounds of clams, and they're the little clams, and I love these. They're so good. I got lemon pepper on all of it. It was mild. There was mild, hot, and fire. I got mild. Then I got 4 pieces of corn, and it's the cob. Then I have 6, I think, potatoes. They're like these mini potatoes. They look so good. And then I got 1 lobster tail, but the place cut it in half, which I thought was so interesting because I've never seen a lobster tail like cut directly in half. Okay, so my announcement is, you guys know how I was applying for a master's school because I really like learning, and I have my bachelor's in IT with a minor in security risk. I got into Georgia Tech. I'm so excited, guys. We got into Georgia Tech, Masters in Cybersecurity coming soon. I'm going to work so hard. I know I'm going to be so busy because I'm going to have YouTube, work, you know, anything else that comes up in my life. I live with my boyfriend of many years, so our relationship, you know, I have to focus on that. But I don't think it's going to stifle my love for YouTube and my ability to make videos, only because I have such a drive and passion for YouTube, and I'm very excited. But I want to let you guys in on, you know, a little bit of my life. So I ended up getting it. Like, I put my heart into that essay. It took me a week and a half to write you have 2 essays. You have a statement of purpose, which is like, why do you want to come here? What is this statement of purpose? And then there was another one that was like, what are your dreams, your aspirations in life? The one that I chose is in policy, and it will help me be better at my research, honestly, for YouTube, because I'm going to have better analyzation skills. The policy track of cybersecurity is more about reading documents, assessing corporations to see if they have this correct security standards set up. I'm very excited. Like, for me, I love siphoning through paperwork. I love reading paperwork. I'm a paperwork girl. I've always been that kind of person. If someone asks me, can you do XYZ? I will do it and bring them a manual on how to do it, because now they know how to do it. Every time when I worked at Starbucks, when I worked at Walmart, you know, when I was like 16, 15, like, I would literally make manuals for people. My friends, like, oh, this is how you make this drink, this is how you make that drink. Even though Starbucks already had them, I would make it in my notes and then send it to like all my friends at work. I would make like manuals on how to clean the ice machine. Like, everyone knew me as the maintenance, cleaning the ice machine, cleaning the freezer girly. So they're like, oh, how do you do this? Like, how do you get the ice machine to run on a cycle and to put the cleaner in? And I would type out everything, and I would, you know, send it to them. Or how do you clean the nitro cold brew tap? I would type it out. Like, I was that girl, and I will always be that person who's like, you need help with something? I'm ready right now, what you need. So this is just perfect for me. I think this announcement is very excited. I also wanted to do in this video something that's a little bit funny, because I always used to watch these when I was younger. I have so many pet peeves. So we're gonna go ahead and start eating, and we're gonna talk about my pet peeves. We're gonna roll up my sleeves, and I'm very excited to try. It's actually pretty good. We're gonna try potato. I'm just dipping it in the sauce. So my first pet peeve is when I'm talking to someone and they're mumbling. They're mumbling back. They can't even like utter a single word out of their mouth. They're just like, and you go, huh? And then they get mad. They get like so mad that you ask them to repeat it. Like, you are mumbling. Like, I had a friend when we were in high school, but she talked like this. And so whenever she talked, I'd be like, huh? And then, oh, she'd get so mad when I asked her, how am I supposed to hear you? Does that make any sense? Like, how am I supposed to understand what you're saying? If you're just like, and Tyler does this, my boyfriend, but I'm so in love with him that I can just overlook it because he talks so low. He will scream while playing his video games, but he won't be loud when we're having a normal conversation. It's just so interesting. My second pet peeve. Are you ready? My second pet peeve is when someone is like telling you that drinking water has solved every issue, and then you come out and say like, oh, I have, I don't know, acne. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve. Is I will be like, I have acne and it's hormonal and I can't do anything about it. I drink water, I work out, I use face wash, I avoid dairy. Butter doesn't mess with me, cheese doesn't mess with me. It's usually chocolate or milk. And I've noticed those give me acne, so I cut them out. I eat gluten-free, so people can't say that I don't eat necessarily healthy. Obviously, this isn't the healthiest, but seafood is pretty good for you. Like, honestly, I tell them everything that I'm doing, right? And they go, you should just drink more water. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? Because how is drinking water solving all of your problems and not mine? And then they're like, maybe you should cut out stress or drink more water. Like, they give you the most basic thing that you can ever do. Like, you're constipated, and they're like, drink more water. I'm like, someone hand me a laxative. Because, like, I drink water. I drink a lot of water. I drink 3 cups of water. 3 cups of water. I drink water. I used to do that gallon of water a day challenge where you drink a gallon. I still had acne. So what's happening? Like, why do people keep saying that I still need to drink more water? I don't get it. And it's gotten so bad that I see people on TikTok being like, what can I do to fix my acne? Or what can I do to fix my life? Like, change. What type of self-care changes can I make about myself? And people just go, drink more water. As if it's gonna solve anything. My next big pet peeve is when I'm like walking into a store, right? Which, this actually happened to me at Tiffany's. I love Tiffany's. I think Tiffany's is the best place on earth, right? I go into Tiffany's, I'm just totally like out of my element, super dressed down, super casual. That's how I'm dressed. Walk into Tiffany's. Nothing. Not like a, can I help you? Nothing. So I go to the front desk and it's like, oh, can I get my Tiffany's necklace cleaned? They're like, sure. Like, looking at me so rudely. And I'm like, okay. Like, maybe it's because I look casual, run down. Like, I'm not wearing like a Balenciaga coat or like a Gucci dress. Like, I'm just wearing normal clothes. Like, I look like I'm going to Walmart. But I had to go because we were walking down to get me something from like Lululemon or somewhere. And then I come back to pick up the necklace. Like, I'm coming back to pick up the necklace and I'm dressed to the 9. Like, I have makeup on, I have my hair done, like, I'm dressed, girl. I look like it's Sunday's best. I'm banging. I pull up and they're like, what can we do for you? Do you want to look at wedding rings? Do you want to look at engagement rings? Do you want to look at necklaces? What do you want to buy? Do you have money? And they're all up in my face, like all of the sales associates. But when I was dressed bummy, Not a single person asked me if I needed help at Tiffany's. But when I was dressed like to the nines, dressed super cute, oh, what can we do for you? Do you want to take a look at rings? My next pet peeve isn't something that people do, it's a place. Levi's. Levi's Jean Company. This has nothing to do, like, I have nothing against Levi's, but I do at the same time. Anytime I've been in a Levi's, anytime I've been to a Levi's, and I've been to them extensively, like I've been to one in New York, they're so mean. And like Brandy Melville, they're supposed to be like the mean ones, but no, I went to Levi's in Pennsylvania, and I had this girl help me pick out jeans. And she's like, I just don't think those jeans fit. Like, she was super rude. And I was like, okay, and it was at the outlets, so I kind of just gave up. I was like, you know what, whatever. I don't care. Then, I go to Levi's here in Texas, and it's like on the rich part of town next to Tiffany's. I'm looking at the jeans. I'm right in front of the jeans that I want. And I'm looking through them, and the worker looks at me and goes, excuse me, and grabs what I'm doing and just starts stalking it while I'm looking at it. Like, it wasn't in a nice way, like, excuse me, can I put this back? No, like, he just ignored me, and then he wouldn't move. Like, he just stood where the pants that I wanted were. So I just had to be like, okay, I'm sorry, and I left. I walked right out. And they just weren't nice. Like, I feel like anytime I go to Levi's, the workers are so, and it could be like the environment, like maybe they go through a lot. Anytime I've been to Levi's, they're super mean and make me want to cry. My next pet peeve is just like something so ridiculous, but whenever you say to someone, oh, I watch ASMR, or I watch Mukbang, or I watch this on YouTube, and they're like, I can never watch that. Why would I watch people eating when I eat myself? Why would I watch this? Or why would I watch vlogs? I already have enough to do in my life. Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care what other people watch? It bothers me. They're like, I can never watch ASMR. That is gross. So then don't. I know I seem like a hater, but like, I just don't understand the meaning to like interject. Like, my boyfriend watches catch and cook. It's people who catch fish and cook them, eat them. I would never watch that. But then I'm like, how do you watch catch and cook? I would never watch that. That is so not good. No, you just go, oh, that's cool. And you like, leave them alone. So easy. Okay, my next pet peeve is when people say, I had this friend and we were very close or whatever, but whenever I would like do something good in life, like, I don't know, I got a new job, or I graduated from college, or I got something from my parents, she'd be like, good for you. Like, good for you. Like, you're so lucky. Like, good for you. And it was like so mean, because it felt like she was never genuinely happy. Or she'd be like, lucky you. Like, you're so lucky. You should be grateful. Like, you're so lucky. Like, she didn't seem happy for me or any of the work that I put in. She just seemed like upset that I did something. Like, if I was like, oh, I got a new car, she'd be like, good for you. Like, isn't that nice? Like, can you imagine getting a new car? Why are you mad? I asked my friend, I was like, did you ever want to go to college? Because she was older, and she was like, why are you asking me that? I would never go to college. Like, why are you asking me that? Like, I'm happy with my life. Like, why are you, like, it seemed like this person was insecure with their life, so they had nothing better to do than be upset at anything that I did. Literally anything. A lot of my pet peeves have to do with people commenting on things. So another one of my pet peeves is when people comment on your food, or like, there's two different ways of commenting, or on your body. So if you're eating something and they're like, that's disgusting. I would never eat that. That's so gross. Like, why are you eating clams? Like, clams are so gross. Like, why would you eat that? I hate when people do that. Or like, why do you have soup? Who eats soup? I don't eat soup. Like, it gives me pick-me vibes. And also when you're eating something and people are like, wow, you're gonna finish all of that? Wow, you can really pack it away. My appetite, gone, non-existent. I'm done. I'm never eating again. Like, that makes me so mad. People are like, damn, she can eat. I hate that. Oh, she can pack it away. Why did you have to say that? My next pet peeve is when you're out and someone's like, can I touch your hair? Me being Latina, a lot of people think that I have curly hair for some reason. Like, at salons, I've been told, like, don't you have curly hair? Or, like, in public, I've been told by my friends, like, don't you have curly hair? Like, all of these things, right? And I'm always like, what are you talking about? Like, my hair is straight. And they're like, can I touch it? And people will be like, can I touch your hair? It's so long. Can I touch it? Can I touch it? Why do you feel the need, like, you just met me and you feel like you can just grab my hair? Why do you feel like that's okay? I don't get it. I really don't. Like, I would never be like, oh, can I touch your hair right now? Unless we're really close. Like, I'm not talking about friends. Like, friends can touch my hair. I'm talking about complete strangers. My friend was Beth. We were working together at one point. And this lady, like this older lady, comes up. Like, she had these little twists and they're like twists. I'm so sorry. I have straight hair, so I have no way of commenting on different protected hairstyles. But they were like these twists into the puff. So it was like twist and then like her little afro. And it was so cute. And this lady just comes up. This lady just comes up. She goes, can I touch your hair? She also kept saying, how do you get your hair like that? How do you do that? And the Beth was like, I twist it. And she was like, how does it stay like that? But in a rude way. Like, it wasn't nice. It was very rude. And I felt so bad for Elizabeth. And I was like, she just twisted. Like, we were both just looking at each other like, okay, this is such a specific pet peeve, but we're gonna try the lobster. People who make fun of mechanic hands. So let's say, like, if a guy is like super hardworking, or like someone who just works in labor, like me, even me, like I used to work in IT where we did wiring, and people feel the need to like comment on it, like, ew, your hands are so gross and dirty. Like, do you not realize that the oil, the diesel, the dirt gets stuck in their nails and in their hands, like literally in their hands? They get micro tears from working on mechanic things. And the micro tears fill with the pigment from the oil or whatever. And it's super like hard to get that out. And people who make fun of mechanics, or not even, like, it's not just men, like girl mechanics, like anyone who has rough hands, like people who, even girls who go to the gym have rough hands because you're lifting, and when you lift you get calluses and all that. And people would be like, that's so gross. Like, I feel like that's so mean. That person is working hard. Why do we have to comment on anyone's anything? Like, unwarranted. Like, if someone's super nice, why are we commenting on their, like, things? I don't know. A lot of my things have to do with little comments, because I just dealt with that throughout my life, and it became a really big pet peeve of mine. Just little comments about things. Okay, my last pet peeve is, or actually I'll do like two more, but one of my last ones is when, so me and my boyfriend Tyler, we've been together since we were 14, right? So it's been pretty long, but I feel like the ages 14 to 18, we were like friends but dating. So like, we obviously were very loyal to each other, you know, stuff like that, but we were like friends. So it's like, and dating. So it felt like it went by super fast and we were out of high school. So we basically grew up together. Like we went from 14 to 18 to college, and we're still together through college, and we're still together now. So we're at like 9, almost 10 years. And I feel like people always forget that. We started out so young. And when I tell people, I'm still young, like I'm only 22, but I feel like when I tell people that he hasn't proposed yet, or they ask like, they'll be like, how long are you with your boyfriend? You guys look so cute. And I'll be like, 9 years. And they'll be like, why doesn't he want to marry you? Like, it makes me so sad. Or when they say, it's just like little comments like that, like, why doesn't he want to marry you? Like, how do you know it's him? Okay, number one, what if it was me who didn't want to get married? And also, they're like, something must be wrong. Like, people say things like that all the time. Or, like, I call his mom my mother-in-law. Regardless of if we're married, I still say mother-in-law, or I say like second mother. And for his dad, I say father-in-law or like second father. And people will be like, that's not your mother-in-law. That's not your mother-in-law. That's your boyfriend's mother. Or that's not your father-in-law. That's your father's boyfriend. And I'm like, why does it bother you? Like, we waited so long to get married, and we're still gonna wait because we are still young. Like, what is the rush to get married to people? I'd rather wait and do it when we have the money, the time, the effort. I don't want to force myself to get married to someone at a young age, right? And then all of a sudden we're doing our taxes together. We're like, you need time. You need time to be on your own. And like, I don't know. You also, like, I know I want to get married to him. I know I love him. So why does it matter if we're married or not? I feel like that bothers me so much. And it shouldn't bother me, but I just feel it. Like, I feel it in my gut when people are going to say something like that. It bothers me so much. Okay, and my last pet peeve, this one is so weird, but when I'm like on the phone, right, and I call somewhere and they're kind of on hold, and they put you on hold, and you're on hold, and they put the hold music, and it's like so loud, it's like, and you're like you're just trying to sit there and chill and have like a calm day, and the hold music is like, and you're like, what the heck? Like, why is it so loud? I don't know. Hold music is so exaggerated, and for what? Like, in my notes here, I have mad loud. For what? For what? Like, why is it so loud? I don't get it. And it's like, why? Anyways, guys, if you like this mukbang, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very excited about my announcement. I can't wait to give you guys some college content and like some study with me's or things like that. Let me know if you guys like this video, if you want to see videos just like this. And if there's any other food you think I should try, like macaroons, pickles, Doritos, anything like that. I'm very excited, and I love to eat on camera. I think it's fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!